Never Stop Learning, week 120. I'm going to take a quick look at symbols in Adobe Illustrator CC. It's actually a feature I've always been interested in, but I never really understood it too well. So this past week I saved off some of my logos as symbols, and I've been able to bring them into my pieces a lot easier. So you see here I finished off this drawing right here of Nosferatu, and what I'd like to do is add my logo right here in the upper right corner before I post this up on the net. So I'm going to come over here to my symbols panel. I'll click on that once. And these are the different symbols I have loaded at the moment. In order for me to bring in some new ones, I'll come over here to the flyout menu. I'll click on that. And over here it says Symbol Library. These are all the different symbols libraries that I have installed on this machine. Right here towards the bottom, you have User Defined. And this is actually one that I saved off earlier. So I'll click on that, and it brings up this panel. This panel has all the different symbols that I had loaded for this library. In order for me to bring in my logo, it's really simple. All I have to do is click and drag. It brings this onto my artboard and it's loaded into my symbols panel. I could actually just click on this X to remove this, or if this is a panel I'm going to use often, I could just bring it over here. I'm going to just release it here so that way it's tucked away. But if I want this guy to come up again, I just click on this persistent option in the flyout menu. I'll keep this hidden. I'll come back up to the top, and I want to click on New Workspace. I'm going to name this Sebastian Bleak. It says name already exists. Clicking OK will overwrite. That's fine with me. And then now, next time when I come and open up Illustrator, I'll find this same symbols library over here ready for me to go. Alright, so now that I have my logo on here, I'll just bring it over here. Do some scaling like I would normally do. Right around there looks good. Bring it down this way, and then just drop the opacity on this guy. Right there looks good, and then when I deselect, that's how it would look. So let me show you what I did this week. This week I have my logo set up on this board here, but this icon is kind of overwhelming. It shows up too many times basically. In the corners, these are set up as symbols already. So you see when I click on it, this bar up here populates a little bit differently than what you're used to seeing. So I have this symbol selected now. I'll come over here to where it says replace, and I'll click on this drop down menu. But before I replace it, I want to check this flyout menu out because I have this option here, select all instances. I'll click on that once and it selects all the different instances I have on my artboard. Now I'm ready to swap them out. I actually want this different logo here, the SB logo. I'll click on that and immediately it updates everything on my artboard. So now I have my SB logo in all four corners instead of the icon I had before. And if I wanted to save off a symbol library, it's pretty easy. I just have to come over here to the symbol panel. And once I have this populated with all the symbols I want to save in the same library, I'll come to this flyout menu and then choose Save Symbol Library. I'll click on that and I'll give it a name, New Set. I could save this wherever I'd like. And once I hit save, it's done. I have a new set ready to go. So as you can see just in these two examples, using symbols in Adobe Illustrator is a huge time saver. For more information on this post, just click on the link below in the description.